piece of hail falls on one of its wings, and the sparrow feels that the sky is falling down. So right away the sparrow falls down on the floor, lies flat on his back, and puts his 2 little feet up. As the sparrow lies there in the middle of the ground, a bunny comes hopping around and says, "Sparrow, what are you doing lying in the middle of the road with your feet up?" And the sparrow says, "Haven't you heard? The sky is falling." And the bunny laughs. "Ah, the sky is falling. And what are you doing lying down with your feet up?" "Well, I'm going to hold it up when it falls." And this bunny laughed just like you laughed. And the bunny says, "You're going to hold up the sky when it falls with your 2 little feet?" He says, "Yeah, buddy. One has to do what one has to do with what one has." And that's the main lesson today, my friends. You do what you have to do with what you have. And all we have as baptized believers in Jesus is our greatest self. Now, Lent is the whole process of shaking us up to understand that we have been redeemed. Lent is about looking at what is it that you have. It's an assessment of where have we come in the faith journey. It's a taking of temperature of your spiritual life. Truly, all we have, and all we have to do is do what we have to do with what we have. Faith is what we have. It is the faith that enables us to believe that God's Word is true. And as we listen to chapter 65 of Isaiah this morning, "Lo, behold, I'm creating a new heavens and new earth." Don't think of the past. Wipe your tears, and there'll be no more wailing, no more crying. Death will no longer reign. That is a hope-filled message in the midst of our Lenten journey. We need to refresh, to restore hope, precisely because when we come many times to turn with ourselves, we don't feel too good. Life is heavy. People are miserable. Well, all we have, my friends, is ourselves and the gift of the Spirit. It is the gift of the Spirit that helps us to appropriate the message of the gospel. And the centurion, the royal official, came, "Please come down and heal my son." "Ah, you people," said Jesus, "unless you see signs and wonders, you will not believe." The signs and wonders given to us is precisely the crucified Lord who proclaims the triumph of life over death. All we have is faith, a hope-filled faith, and a deep conviction that we too can be healed if we do take account of our wounded self. We have all been wounded from the original faults of our foster parents, our former parents. And as we face the task of holiness, we need to believe that we can heal from our wounds. As we come to assess our spiritual life, our spirituality should be an affirmation of God's working in us, of God's Spirit prompting us to go beyond our pity, our negativity as we face life. I don't know how many times you have read about the spiritual life, but the one thing that I remember, which I really enjoy talking about, is that spiritual life, my friends, is that external expression of the internal relationship that you have developed when you fall in love with God. The spiritual life is the external expression of the internal relationship which you have developed when you fall in love with God. And as we treasure the faith given to us, and as we consider our own woundedness and the need for healing, we do well to review what is this spiritual experience. Some will describe these spiritual experiences as we go through 3 different stages. Now don't laugh. We are drilled, we are skilled, and we are thrilled. That is a spiritual life. Lent entices us to do fasting, to do penance, to do prayer. That is the actual drilling. And we train, and we believe that we can get beyond our woundedness and our selfish self. And then, as we drill, we kind of enjoy being capable of overcoming temptation, of being strong and firm and generous and responsive. And then we're still. And we find ourselves capable of handling life and handling, overcoming temptation, we are thrilled. So, midterm in our Lenten journey, very much aware that we have to do what we have to do with what we have. We have faith. We have our wounded self. But we have grace that overflows beyond our wounded self. And how blessed we are to once again renew and review that if sin abounds, grace abounds even more. So my friends, let us be aware. We do what we have to do with what we have. And we have grace, and we have God's healing love. No more tears, no more wailing. The past is gone.